At first, heaven was filled with harmony. Among the angels stood one whose brilliance caught every eye, Lucifer, the anointed cherub who walked among the stones of fire. Wisdom, beauty, and music flowed from him. His beauty was breathtaking, his voice like instruments of praise. But beneath that light, a shadow began to form, the seed of pride. The angels joyfully bowed before the Son of God. But inside Lucifer, a strange conflict raged. Truth and loyalty wrestled with envy and jealousy. At moments, love for the Father filled his being, yet the desire for supremacy returned stronger than before. He gloried in his brightness, forgetting that it was a gift from God. Why, he questioned, should Christ have the supremacy? Why is he honored above me? Lucifer, the morning star, adorned in unmatched splendor, began to admire his own light. What once reflected God's glory became a mirror for his pride. The seed was planted, the desire to rise above the one who made him. Pride in his own glory nourished the thirst for power. Though beloved and exalted, he longed for the throne. When the Father revealed his plan to create mankind in his image, Lucifer's jealousy deepened. He envied Christ, the express image of the Father, and coveted the honor given to him. He believed his wisdom and beauty entitled him to equality with God. Pride turned to open defiance. Lucifer led a host of angels against the Almighty, seeking to take the throne for himself. But Michael and his army rose, clothed in divine fire. Heaven trembled as light clashed with darkness, and the proud one was defeated, cast down by the power of God. God bore long with Lucifer. Infinite love appealed to his heart, showing him the danger ahead. He was convinced he was wrong, yet pride prevented him from repenting. To confess error felt too great a loss for one so honored. And so, the light-bearer hardened his heart. The time came for a final choice: yield to divine sovereignty or rebel against it. He chose rebellion. Heaven roared, and the proud one fell. The brilliance that once reflected God's glory turned to darkness. Cast out from the throne of light, Lucifer descended, his name erased from honor, his beauty consumed by fire. Then came the command, "How you are fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning," according to Isaiah 14:12. The one who said, "I will ascend above the stars of God," was cast down to the pit. The worshipper became the adversary. The light-bearer became the prince of darkness. Lucifer desired the throne, not to worship God, but to be worshipped. Pride is the silent poison of the spirit. It whispers, "You deserve more." It convinces the heart to compete with the Creator. It turns gifts into idols and applause into rebellion. But Scripture warns, God resists the proud, but gives grace to the humble. The same pride that dethroned an angel still hides in human hearts today. It disguises itself as confidence, ambition, or independence. But God resists the proud and gives grace to the humble, stated in James 4:6. Pride blinds even the anointed. It makes us forget that every gift, every success, every breath is mercy. Lucifer desired the throne, not to worship God, but to be worshipped. Pride is the silent poison of the spirit. It whispers, "You deserve more." It convinces the heart to compete with the Creator. It turns gifts into idols and applause into rebellion. But Scripture warns, God resists the proud, but gives grace to the humble. The same pride that dethroned an angel still hides in human hearts today. It disguises itself as confidence, ambition, or independence. But God resists the proud and gives grace to the humble, stated in James 4:6. Pride blinds even the anointed. It makes us forget that every gift, every success, every breath is murky. Lucifer lost heaven because he wanted God's glory. Jesus gained heaven because he laid his glory down. He humbled himself, becoming obedient to death, even death on a cross. Philippians 2:8. The story of Lucifer is not just about his fall. It is a mirror for every soul. Pride still seeks to rise, but grace still calls us low. The throne of God is not reached by rebellion, but by surrender. Stay humble before the Lord, for the highest place in heaven belongs to those who kneel. When we bow before God, we rise in His favor. Stay humble. Stay submitted. Stay filled with light. Subscribe for more biblical revelations and spiritual truths.